Quick live stream video I'm doing. Just washed this car, gave her a quick vacuum again. Looks great, of course. I wanted to just reply to a comment that was made, and it was a great comment about a gentleman who goes by the name of Note 8, and he just got himself into one of these beautiful cars, and he had a lot of great things to say about it. I couldn't be happier about this car. I know a few friends have gone to other SUVs, and they've been got into this thing, and they've been very excited. So, there's a couple things he had said. He'd mentioned he got himself into a 2018 about a week ago, and that let's see, he's getting about 10 kilometers or 24 miles to the gallon, and he's already put in 1,000 kilometers. You know, one thing when I bought this car, it's the first car I've ever bought brand new. And it's interesting when you get into these cars new, they have a smell like burning plastic for the first like few hundred kilometers. Obviously all the pipes and the tubing and the electricals are all getting used for the first time, so they're burning off all these smells. But he was saying that his friend just bought a Volkswagen, the SUV, and he's regretting it after driving his Mazda Cx9, which is kind of interesting. Because this car has everything. I mean, I'm just going to do a quick little view. I mean, I just put some conditioner on the leathers, but the bolsters on these seats, like, I can't get over how comfortable these seats are. It's so sporty. Even the steering wheel's got the great grip in it. So this car, of course, can carry lots of stuff. One of the videos I did where I dropped down, of course, the back seats, the far third row is already down, but I dropped the middle row. And I was able to put like, what, a dozen giant boxwoods in here. I was able to take like an armoire and all that stuff. So the car can carry stuff, and of course carry 7 people quite comfortably. When you get people in here and all that weight, it's still quite sporty because it does have the twin turbo. So in the lower end, it's really punchy, and it doesn't have any turbo lag, just the way these new engines are built. I'm not sure how long I would want to hold on to this car after the 7-year warranty that I've got. And I say that because these turbos, they seem to collect a lot of, like, I know people do walnut blasting for their BMWs and stuff. I'm not sure the process in which you do with this car, but I do know that turbos tend to need some expensive maintenance. Not sure where they're located in this engine, but if they're buried, you know, that could be a bit of an issue. But going back to what this gentleman had said, Note 8. So he wished the car had the front parking camera and the 360 bird eye view. You know, I've been able to survive without that. It is a very cool feature that the newer cars have. But boy, are you paying an arm and a leg for that kind of stuff. So it's kind of neat to get into a Mazda where you're not paying. Like, it's already kind of with this, the tech package, it comes in the GT, which is a step down from the Signature. It's already it's already got kind of fully equipped. So whereas if I was getting into a Beamer, Mercedes, Audi, or any of these more luxurious cars, they would be charging an arm and a leg for all those extras. But you know, the driving dynamics of this car is phenomenal. Of course, it's got all the safety features as well. I was on the highway the other day, and I had just you know, basically I put it into the mode, you know, kind of cruise control, and it just locks into the cars in front of you. So it's sweet. You know, it is, as Note 8 said in his comment, he said it's like the Lexus without the cost, and it kind of is. You know, I did get the 7-year warranty because there's only a few extra $1,000 to go from what I believe is the 4-year to the 7-year, and for that extra few $1,000, in a few years, I can sell this car and, you know, say to someone, hey, I still got, you know, 3 years left of warranty on it. So I think that's always a big one. A couple other things that people have made comments about. One, a gentleman made a comment about when he's getting text messages and if he can control them and this and that through the car. You can send replies and all that, and you can customize them through the infotainment system, which is great. But when you're customizing them and you send a reply, you're still going to get kind of, you know, this message was sent to you by your Mazda or my Mazda. Although it is a great feature, I probably should use it more than, you know, using the hands or whatever. But he said something about his text pictures are not coming in, or his text messages weren't coming in. That might be a phone thing. I'm not sure. Mine works great. And the Bluetooth microphone that's up here, right by the kind of the map lights, excellent, excellent. Have never had an issue. It's really clear. Often I'll talk to someone for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever, and I'll tell them, yeah, well, I'm just in traffic. They'll go, you're in the car? So the Bluetooth is great. The Bluetooth for the stereo is great as well. There's no lag in that. It doesn't skip. This car is just modern. It's great. And, you know, a lot of cars get into that are 10 years old, things have changed a lot. I mean, BMWs, for some reason, are still making cars with CD players. Don't get that. But that's why with these cars, once you start getting things that are modernized, you don't want to stick around with these cars for too long, because with all the technology changing, they seem to kind of date themselves faster than the engine. You know, all the tech and stuff is old, whereas the car itself and the engine and the drivetrain, everything, I mean, that's been the same for decades. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, send this video out to a bunch of people. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers because they've changed things, of course. I think that's why that woman went crazy down in the area down there in the YouTube head office in California, because they changed the way she could you know, use her YouTube. It's quite funny. Anyways, it was not funny what she did. But guys, subscribe. I've always got more videos coming out. Mazda 2018 CX9 GT. Ciao.